Hello.
Hey,
Are you ready to be the being you were born to be?
I am.
Let's have tea with the universe.
Let's. Thank you for this beautiful cup, by the way, Cynthia.
You're welcome. It's you. Look at it.
Well, it kind of is me, a dreamer and a butterfly, which is
Absolutely.
very fitting. I really appreciate it.
It's beautiful. Just like you.
Thank you.
So this is the very first Tea with the Universe, and some of you might be asking yourself, what exactly is Tea with the Universe? Well,
Oh, shoot, this one. No, it's not mine. It's your phone. Go ahead.
well, Tea with the Universe is just getting to know yourself, listening to that inner voice, listening to you, actually really listening to you. For me, I've been having tea with the universe since I was a young child.
Yes, and you were telling me about that, and I thought, why can't we share that with people?
Yeah, and here we are sharing it.
Right? So that's so awesome.
So before we get into anything,
Okay.
I want to introduce my very first guest. Actually, the reason why I am sharing tea with the universe, she's the one that called me out on it and said, why aren't you sharing this with everyone? So this is Daphne from Daphne Healing Hands. Thank you for joining me today, Daphne.
Thank you so much. Yes, when we were having tea the other day, you were mentioning how you would like to share with more people and see who do you say hi to?
Hi, Leah.
That you wanna help more people just connect. And then you said something about tea with the universe, and I spun around and I said, let's do it. Let's have tea with the universe and share your amazingness with people.
Thank you. So now tell me a little bit about your amazingness.
Oh my goodness. Well, like you said, I run a business called Daphne's Healing Hands, and with that, there's many different things that I do, but the easiest way I can explain it is that I help animals and people find the sparkle in their eye again. Because we all get weighed down with so many things and so many different stuff in our life. Like I said, I help them find the sparkle in their eyes again. With that, what I do is I am the conduit. I meet people and animals where they're at with love, and I'm the conduit to channel the healing energies they need to release and let go of what they no longer need to carry. So whether it be physical or emotional pain, I can help them, or I am the conduit to help them release that they don't need to carry.
What an amazing gift. And that's a gift from the universe.
It totally is a gift from the universe, 1000%. Because with myself, what I've been through in my life, dealing with a lot of physical and emotional pain for other things that I've gone through, I found amazing tools that I can use for myself, and I thought, why not share that with other people?
And we're grateful that you do.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So when I was having tea with the universe the other night, before my conversation with Daphne, actually after my conversation with Daphne, when we realized this was something I needed to share, I realized that the one thing that I need to share the most, that we need to discuss, that needs to be discussed today, is getting out of our own way, getting out of our own head. Because I am my biggest fan, but I'm also my worst critic. And that's what holds us back. We criticize ourselves so much, and we talk ourselves out of doing so many phenomenal things that we can do. Mm-hmm. If I listened to myself, I would not be sitting here doing this right now, because I am petrified.
But you know what? And that's the thing. So am I. But this is bigger than either of us.
I hope so. I hope so.
It is. I hope so. It is.
But that's what it's all about, right? It's about not having something life-threatening to be told that there's an end there before we actually step out of our own way. It's to live like that every single day, to not allow anything to hold us back, to not allow anything to prevent us from being who we actually are. Yeah. Let's go out there and be not only true to ourselves, but true to each other. Yeah. Get out of our own way, get out of our own head, and just allow the gifts that the universe has given you to flourish and share those.
Yeah. And to be the beings that we were born to be.
Yeah.
Right?
Absolutely. And that's what today's tea is all about. So if anyone has any questions, or if anyone wants to interact or has anything to say,
Yes, please.
yeah, please do.
Anybody that's there, if they're curious what this amazing, you know what, Cynthia, why don't you share with everybody what is it that you do and how you help the world?
Well,
Yes, you're an amazing, talented lady. Let's share that.
Thank
with
you.
people.
I do a lot of things.
Yeah. Okay, what's your most fun thing that you like to do?
I like to play with energy. I like to help people. I like to help people discover who they are.
Right? And how do you like to do that?
By doing this, by having tea with the universe.
Right? And it's so much fun because the day that I came over to have tea with you,
Hi, Claudia.
as I was walking up to the house, I thought, I'm not sure why I'm even coming here today. But then by the end of our visit, it was because this was created. So that you could share your gifts with the world more too.
And I'm so grateful that everyone that's joining us today is joining us, because they are the reason we're having tea with the universe.
Mm-hmm.
I want to share this with everyone. I want everyone to experience tea with the universe. I want everyone to experience their gifts and share their gifts and flourish and not be afraid of what other people think. And again, get out of your own head, get out of your own way.
Yeah.
Don't second guess. If you have a gift, share that gift.
And if you need help sharing that gift, you're definitely welcome to reach out to Cynthia.
Yes.
So she can help you do that.
And I see the Weekly Wand has shared with me. I do card readings, trilotherapy, energy healing, in case I've forgotten.
Yes. Well, it's because there's, when people say, what do you do? And that you ask me what I do. I mean, I do many things.
Mm-hmm.
I do crystal therapy. I do cold laser therapy. I do energy therapy. I do, craniosacral therapy. I do, there's many things that I do, but I do whatever's needed.
And you have names for what you do. I don't really have names for what I do. I just do what I do, and
Right.
people feel what I do.
Right? And that's exactly what I do too, right? So
it's all from the universe. It's all from within. And I mean, right now, all of our viewers are part of my universe, and they're allowing me to be part of their universe. And I'm so grateful, because this is what we create.
Right? And when people in our universe share with people that are in their universe, so many more people can be helped and reached.
Absolutely.
Right? Your cat's adding his 2 cents too.
He wants outside.
He agrees. Well, we're a little busy right now.
We are.
We'll have to wait. So I'm wondering, is there any messages that you're getting from the universe for me today?
I think the universe is just very happy with you, with where you're going, with what you're doing. That you, as much as you say you are, your own worst critic as well, and we all are, but I feel that you've come a long way since day one, and you're doing really, really well in the universe. I think you know that, because I think the universe gives you gifts and gives you little signs all the time. So,
yeah. Well, do you do numerology stuff too?
I do, but I do a little bit of everything.
Because I know that the universe likes to talk to me in numbers. I know that when I ask the universe a question, I see numbers, a lot of numbers.
Yes, and I just have to respond to Leah for one moment.
Go for it.
That's wonderful, Leah, and I love Tony. Tony is an amazing, amazing lady.
Oh yes, Tony's a dear friend of mine too.
Yes.
She totally rocks. I love Tony.
She does.
I wonder where she is. Somebody share this with Tony so that she can see that we're saying how awesome she is.
I'm sure she'll be watching this. If she's not here right now, she will watch it later.
Mm-hmm.
And hi, Lynn. I see that you're there as well.
So I'm curious, does the universe, when you're sitting with somebody having tea with the universe, does the universe ever tell you, like, how, if somebody needs help with something, if they can, like, I don't know, crystals or...
Always. The universe tells me different things in different ways about different people. And it's not with every individual that I meet, but it is with a lot of individuals. A lot of times it could even be passing in a grocery store. I feel their energy in the universe is like...
Isn't that fun? Like, seriously, I get that.
Yeah.
I get that too. I met a lady yesterday, and she says, I can hear everything, all of the conversations.
Hi, Cheryl.
Hi, Cheryl. From everybody in the room. I said, I can too. She says, isn't it annoying? I'm like, well, I've just learned how to deal with it. And when I'm talking to you, I focus on you.
Yeah.
And I don't hear the fireplace in the background or the music over there or the cat over there. Like, I focus on you. So
yeah.
We just got to learn to work with our gifts, right?
Yeah, and I love my gifts. I actually met a gentleman at one point that is very wealthy, but doesn't know how to access his gifts. And he asked me, would you trade what you have for what I have? And I said, absolutely not.
No.
And he said, I would give up every cent to have what you have. And it just goes to show you, like, some of us take what we have for granted, and some of us are just so in our own way that we don't realize what we have.
Yeah. Well, and that's the thing. Like I said, we need to get out of our own way. And I mean, I know for myself that I second guess myself all the time. All right. Okay. So I'm getting better, but I don't second guess myself quite as much as I used to. I allow myself to be, do, and have whatever I need to do in a day. Like coming and having tea with the universe with you today. And when I'm doing what I do and treating, helping people and animals, I do what I'm guided, and I've stopped second guessing myself.
See, and that's phenomenal, because for me, I spend a lot of time, and I mean a lot of time, in my own head. And in my head, I do everything that I want to do out here. For example, Tea in the Universe in my head is phenomenal. I have many different guests. We talk about many different things, and it's perfect. But then the moment it becomes a reality, I get scared, and half the time I back out.
You kind of freaked out a little bit before we started today.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. But then you took the deep breath.
I did.
Because fear and excitement are the same chemical in the brain.
They are.
You just need to switch the polarities of it, right?
They are. Absolutely.
So, I'm wondering if there's any other questions that people are having.
Or anything they want to share.
I can't see the screen. It's too far from me right now. So
nothing yet. Just we have Leah agreeing with us about Tony, saying she's a beautiful lady, and she really is. She's a wonderful lady. And then a friend of yours, Cheryl, has said hi.
Oh, Cheryl Rist?
No, Hildebrand.
Oh, hey, Cheryl's from Grand Prairie.
Oh, very nice.
Very cool. I'm trying to figure out how to share this on my personal page.
The welcome Maggie from the Weekly Wand.
Well, Maggie's there?
I don't see Maggie.
Sorry, we missed
Hello, Maggie.
We missed Maggie. But, yeah, I'm not sure what else I can... Well, so you said that crystals, like, if we were sitting here today, would the universe tell me about any crystals that would be helpful for me?
Yes, if I asked the universe, if we were sitting here doing a session,
okay,
the universe would definitely give me an indication of what you needed.
Okay.
Absolutely.
And so with the session then, and if they told me what crystals I needed, could I get you to put something together for me?
Absolutely. For those of you that don't know, I also own Wandwear Creations, where I do create energy-infused jewelry.
Which is beautiful.
And if you wanted something made with crystals that you're maybe minerals, crystals you're lacking with right now, or lacking, I could absolutely create you something.
That would be awesome. So you create like necklaces or earrings or bracelets?
All of that. I do pendulums as well. I do
Cool.
clips. I do bracelets, earrings, and necklaces.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
And so you do card readings as well?
I do.
So if somebody were to come and see you for, I guess, a Tea with the Universe session, what would that entail for them?
Are we talking a guest like you are, or somebody, a one-on-one that wants to have a private session
A
with me?
one-on-one. I'm saying one-on-one private session. I'm just sitting here today to, sorry, not just. I am sitting here today to help get your amazingness out to the world.
Thank you.
You know what I mean? So when people want, or when people contact you for a one-on-one session, doesn't even have to be in person. It could be, you guys could do
absolutely.
a Skype call,
Yes.
or you could do a Facebook
Yeah.
call or whatever if they're in another part of the world. But what would that entail for somebody to come? What would it entail?
I think it depends on your personal needs. So if you, it would either be a card reading or an energy reading or a trilotherapy session, or it could be a pendulum reading. It could be whatever that person requires or is lacking at that moment.
Okay. So for me today, I am open to whatever the universe wants to present for you to present today. Is there anything that you're feeling the universe would like you to present today?
Absolutely. I think if I were to listen to the universe right now.
Well, that's how you always listen to the universe, isn't it?
Yes. Well, no, I don't always listen. That's the problem.
Well, this is true. This is why I'm here today.
If I'm listening to what the universe is telling me that you may be lacking, and I wish I had my book with me right now, because what I'm getting, I don't always know what those stones signify or what they mean.
Okay.
But I'm going to go with pink quartz.
Pink quartz. Like rose quartz or just pink quartz? Like dyed pink quartz or like rose quartz?
A rose quartz.
Okay, well, rose quartz is all about... See, and that's... I mean, rose quartz is self-love, right? Love, I mean, and that's what I am. I am love. I share love. I give love. So that's maybe my stone that
maybe that's what you're emitting right now.
Maybe, I don't know.
But I'm definitely seeing rose quartz for sure.
Okay, cool. Well, maybe I'll get you to whip up a bracelet for me if you have the time. That'll be awesome.
See what I can do.
So, would you like to?
Had I known we were going to bring up my jewelry, I would have showcased some on here today.
Well,
next time.
But you know what? You could showcase some in the comments below after we're done the video too. Some of the pictures of your stuff.
I could.
You totally could do that. That would be awesome.
It would be.
So you're saying, okay, so I'm trying to think of, is there anything that the universe is going to allow you to do, to be the conduit for me to show them what you do? That was a good way to say that.
That was a good way to say that. I believe so. I believe it's happening right now as we're sitting here talking.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't think there's anything else I really have to do, because when I work through the universe, or the universe works through me, however we do that, it comes out in energy and the way we talk and the conversation that comes up. And since this is authentic and genuine and completely organic.
And yummy tea with honey.
Thank you. This is what the universe wants to come out today. Like, the way we want things to go and the way they do go are usually two completely different things.
Always. That's why I didn't plan anything for today.
And that's exactly it. Like, so my next Tea with the Universe, which will be next Sunday at 2, and Lynn from Water Sprite will be here. She's Lynn Stevens will be my guest then. And again, it's going to be organic, but I just think that what we discuss here is what they want to hear.
Yeah.
It's what people need to hear. Whether you're listening to it right now, whether you're going to listen to it later, there's going to be some kind of message in what we're discussing that is helping us in this moment and helping someone else that's listening.
Well, and I love how when you and I get together, things are so organic and there's no agenda. Mm-hmm. But we always help each other to come up with, I wouldn't say necessarily new ideas or remembering things that we need to remember. It just, we spark each other's fires.
Yes.
And fan each other's flames.
And that's wonderful. Oh, wow. I haven't been.
We've been visiting.
There are a few Cynthia services listed. Yes, absolutely. There are a few of my services listed with short descriptions on the Weekly Wand Facebook page.
Excellent. That's awesome.
Yeah, and thanks for asking, Brian. Trilotherapy is Western philosophy meets Eastern psychology,
Which
kind
is
of.
really cool.
Yeah, it's less self-medication and more getting to the root of a problem. So less blame, more figuring things out. And then once we get there, the belief repatterning and helping you understand and accept why you are the way you are and giving you the tools that you need to become who you want to be.
Yeah.
And I don't just strictly do trilotherapy. I have taken trilotherapy,
Yeah.
but I have my own twist on that.
Yeah. Well, of course
So,
you do.
I mean, and it's different for everyone, but the basics are learning to love yourself. Just accept yourself for who you are and understand that you are who you are because of what has taken place in your life.
Yeah.
And
you can make a choice to stay there or move forward.
And also love who you are, even though you've gone through what you've gone through. Love who you are because it's made you who you are now. Even if, that person is someone that we've all done things we don't love.
Oh yeah, for sure.
We've all done things that we wish we hadn't done. But then when you look back, had you not done that, had you not experienced that, you wouldn't be who you are right now. And quite frankly, I love who I am right now. So I don't regret any of the choices I've made.
Like I keep telling you, you're kind of a big deal.
Well, we all are.
Right? We all are a big deal in our own ways, which is awesome.
So I hope that answered your question, Brian.
I hope so too.
Yeah.
But yeah, the easiest way to say what trilotherapy is we were here and now we're here. We figure out this part right here that caused this and then how to move forward.
Well, yeah. And, some of us are headstrong. Some of us are heart-centered. For those of you that believe in head, heart, and soul, it's bringing your soul, which is the parent, forward and controlling the two children, the head and the heart. So, sometimes the parent isn't home. This is bringing the parent home.
Which is an amazing way to look at it.
Yeah. So thank you, Jerry Turon, for teaching me that.
Jerry's another amazing soul.
She really is, yes.
Maybe would like to come on the show at one point.
I'm sure she would.
I'm sure she would love to visit with you one day and have tea with the universe.
Sure. I invite everyone to join me and have tea with the universe. I think everyone should do this.
Mm-hmm.
That's wonderful, Leah. Absolutely.
I'm sorry.
She's learned this through shamanism and through self-care with Reiki. And you know what? It all boils down to the same thing. It all takes you to the same, it's a different journey, but you get to the same destination.
Yeah, totally. And that's what I love to tell people when they ask me what I do. I say, well, I do many things. What do you need help with?
But that's the best answer because I don't have an answer. I don't know what I do. I do what you need.
Right? And if I can't help them with what they need help with, I point them to somebody that can. And it's kind of, it's funny when I do that because they look at me and they say, well, why are you doing that? I said, well, because you want help and I want you to have the best help that you can.
Absolutely.
Why wouldn't I suggest that you go to see this person that helped me with this?
Well, and that's the thing, right? There are people out there that think we're all in competition with one another, and that's not it. I mean, I don't have your gifts. You don't have my gifts.
It's true.
And if somebody's looking for what you can offer them, I am more than happy to be able to help them by sending them to you.
And vice versa.
So I appreciate that. I love that. I love the fact that there are so many of us that have so many different gifts that we can offer.
Well, and that's just it. Like everybody's body is different and everybody's body reacts differently.
And we don't all resonate with one another. I mean, I could meet someone that just doesn't have that connection with me that has that connection with you. And if I can send them to you or to Lynn or to Jerry or to anyone that I know that they can connect with, that's what I will do. And I've done it.
Oh, I have to.
I mean, that's what we do.
And it's fun to do because they look at you like you're kind of crazy, but that's okay.
I like being crazy.
Well, crazy isn't a bad thing. Crazy is a good thing.
It is called community. You're right, Brian. That is the perfect word. It's community.
Yeah.
And we have that community, and I'm so
It's growing bigger and
proud
bigger
to
and
say it's growing bigger because so many of us are getting out of our way.
Yeah.
And I'm so proud of myself for coming as far as I've come. Even though I know there's so much further to go.
one step at a time.
Yeah.
One
And
step at a time. And today is the first step, my friend.
it is. And it's fun. I'm enjoying this.
Right?
So
Because it's not about anything but us visiting.
mhm.
We're just sharing our conversation. Because sharing is caring.
It is.
Right? So I'm wondering if there's anyone else that's on that has any questions.
Or any insight or anything they would like to share.
This is the coolest cup, though.
I had to get it for you.
Right, yeah, there you go. See, it's his dream has got a butterfly. I believe that everybody, every person is a butterfly in their own way.
We are.
And like I told somebody this morning that I was visiting with, that commented that they weren't feeling good, and I said it's because the old you is dying, and the new you is being birthed, kind of like the phoenix rising,
Yeah.
and or a butterfly breaking out of the gestation of its cocoon.
Absolutely. The metamorphosis.
That's kind of like
It is. It's exactly what it is. And I just want to say again, for those of you that have just joined me, next Sunday we'll be doing this again. I will be with Lynn Stevens from Rowan Water Sprite Creations. I only said half of her personal business last time, but she will be joining us, and who knows what we're going to talk about.
Oh my goodness, it's going to be exciting.
It will be.
You two are feed off each other. It's awesome.
We really do.
Well, and here's the thing. I mean, if somebody wants to book a session with you, how can they reach you?
They can reach me at my Facebook, or not my Facebook page, my email, teawiththeuniverse@gmail.com. So any questions you have, if you want to book a session with me, if you want to be a guest on Tea with the Universe, just let me know.
It's going to be exciting to see.
It is.
Not sure what else. But yeah, I'm not sure what else. I mean, I think it's going to be so exciting.
I think so too. And I mean, I think we've done pretty good for this being our very first video. We're here for almost a half an hour. I think maybe we'll wrap it up.
Yeah, because
I think we've said, I'm not getting anything else from the universe.
Yeah,
I've said what I need to say.
And sources like, no, you're good.
Yeah.
I wanted, in my heart, I wanted to share with the world your awesomeness.
Oh,
and
thank
having
you.
tea with the universe, because you make my heart smile.
Oh, thank you. You make my heart smile too.
That kind of caught you off guard, didn't it? Totally see the look on your face there.
I wasn't expecting that.
I think that's a really good way to end it.
It is. And I want to thank everyone for joining me with Tea with the Universe today. And I hope you enjoyed this as much as I enjoyed getting out of my own way. So thank you for supporting me and being here and allowing me to do this. And thank you, Daphne, for being my very first guest and producer, for lack of a better word.
Well, or the lady that kicked you in the pants to say, get this done.
Yeah.
If you're seeing this live, please drop a 1 down in the comments. If you're catching it on the replay, do a 2.
Yeah.
And please, you know what? If there's anybody in your life that you know that could use her help, share it with them so they can see it too. Okay?
And also, we're on the Weekly Wand right now, but I am in the works of getting a YouTube page up. So I can't guarantee we'll be there next Sunday, but you know, you can catch me here or there and we'll keep you updated.
Stay posted.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Namaste. See you next time.
Do you have to save it? Just